What up, YouTube? Knives and Gear Insights here with another short review. I didn't want to do an unboxing on this because there's not literally no box. It's just a paper with a plastic around it. So there's no unboxing on this one. And everybody knows this knife. This knife has been in everybody's shorts or everybody's reviews at least once. We're talking about the Ozark Trail. What is it called? The Ozark Trail bug out style knife. So it's very similar to a bug out. I don't have the bug out here anymore, unfortunately, because I sent it back to Fred the Lug. I would have loved to compare these, actually, like really compare these in size and everything. But I remember when I looked at the bug out, they're very similar. I think this one is just a hair longer than the bug out, not by much. Of course, much cheaper materials. Overall, you got steel liners. You got very, very slim steel liners. I think those are FRN scales. I don't think this is G10, actually. It's a very light knife. You got, I believe, yeah, D2 steel, China. You can see that print on here. Overall, you got access lock. Action works. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it does work. I have a little hard time with my finger right now still, since weeks now, since like 2 weeks almost. But it does work. The only bad thing about this is, honestly, I've seen it happen a lot, especially with the orange version. Yeah, I know it's a $10 knife. You can't complain. I mean, there's nothing really to complain about it. It's a knife that, it's a beater knife. It's a work knife. You can use this anywhere you want. But just to show you guys, blade centering is there like 0. I'm not sure if the blade is actually bent or if this is, I think the blade is bent right here. If you see this, it goes straight till about here and then all of a sudden it curves. So, I'm not trying to bend this back. You know, this is not really something I'm really worried about. It does work. It does function. Sorry about that. It does cut. It's got, actually, even funny thing is, it's got a reversal pocket clip. It's got T6 hardware. It's got a T8 pivot. That's even captive, I believe. Yeah, looks that way. You got a really easy going steel pocket clip here. You got some weight reduction inside on it. You can see the holes that have been drilled through the steel. Those are very slim, very light steel liners, so they're not heavy. Overall, very slim, very easy to operate. And I can tell you one thing, that the bug out, in my opinion, you guys know how I feel about the Benchmade bug out, is way overpriced. So if you would find, just saying, if you would find this version just exactly like it is, instead of D2 steel, with like 14C28N, and just a little bit better quality control where the blade's not necessarily bent. Because I took this actually apart and I actually checked, and I tried to center it, and it won't center, so there's no way. But if Walmart could make this, or Ozark Trail could make this in a 14C28N steel blade, and keep everything else like it is, just make the blade and make the quality control just a little bit better, and sell it at a price point of $30, this would beat the shit out of a bug out. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, it's literally the same thing. I know that people say, no, the bug out is much better. Of course, it's much better. You have S30V steel or whatever. And you got a higher quality machining, higher quality everything. But is the bug out really worth $180 base? I don't think so. 120, 130 maybe. That's a good price. That would be a decent or an acceptable price for a bug out. Not $180. And like I said, this for $10, or the white version for $5 or $10. I don't know. I know there's 2 versions out there. Put better springs in here, like the ones from like Kaiser or so, or even bug out springs, to make this a little bit stronger or like a little bit stronger locking. And put a 14C 28N blade in here, and you got a knife that will beat the crap out of a bug out. Just sorry, I have to say this, but that's just how it is. Um, you know, this D2 steel will, of course, get dull pretty quickly, so don't expect too much from it. It's a $10 knife. But the overall design, the overall thing about this knife is you get almost no better value knife anywhere in at least in the United States. I don't know if anywhere else, but for $10, this will be the Ozark Grail probably forever, unless they come up with something that's a little bit more expensive. It just has a better blade steel. Keep everything the same. Make this 14C, and get your quality control better, and you will have a banger of a knife. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me today. I don't even link this in the description because everybody can go to Walmart and pick one up. This or the white one. I don't have the white one. But yeah, Walmart is everywhere. If you want to pick it up, go to Walmart. It's definitely worth it if you want to beat a knife that you don't care if you lose it. You buy another one, $10. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, that's my opinion on this knife. And that's it from me for today. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.